Hi guys, so I just randomly decided to reorganize the cabinets in my entire kitchen. I've got myself into a crazy mess right now. Everything is all over the place, as you can see. It all started when I started organizing my kitchen island, and I realized that when I did that, it was removing some stuff out of cabinets, and I needed to replace that with other things and just reorganize. And I thought, you know what, why not just reorganize everything? So I will show you what everything turns out to look like. Like, my kitchen island is going to be like my meal prep station, so pretty much everything in there are things I use for meal prepping. I can't fit everything in there, but most things I can fit in there. And then I want to fix my coffee area. I want to kind of put things for smoothies in one area. I want to get all my pantry stuff all organized for my baking and things like that. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time to do it because I have a lot of other things I wanted to get done on this Saturday, but I started it, so now I'm kind of in a middle of like, I have to finish it because it is like a middle of a disaster area right now. Okay, some of the areas that I'm working on. My plan is I have even more of these. I've started taking them out before I decided to record. So I think I want to move all my supplement type stuff for my coffee that I use for my coffee and redo all this coffee area and do something with this. These are like medicines and vitamins and stuff, so I can't really do a lot with all that, but I am going to clean it all out. But I do want to move all this up here. So this is really a disaster right now. I'm trying to figure out a smoothie station as well. So here's like the rest of my teas, and let me show you where I'm gonna put those. So up here is where my food processor was, so I still need to clean it all out, and I need to clean these cupboards. But this, I think I'm gonna get rid of. I don't use it, but anyway, I think I'm gonna use this for my teas because I don't. Also trying to pare down our dishes, so we never use anything from this side of the cupboard. So I'm thinking of moving some of the cups and stuff possibly over here, moving these bowls down over here, and then just using this as the cups, because you can see I have like my travel cups here. I'm gonna clean some of this stuff out because I don't use like any of those bowls. These are pretty much just the ones that we use right here, and then the bowls, of course, we always run out of bowls, and I use those all the time. Because I'm thinking I don't use that at all. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't use it. It's actually half the cups are broken for that little mini like mixer thing. So I'm thinking about putting the smoothie like area like right in here, and then putting like the peanut butter up here, because we have like our bread thing here. There's bread there. There's the toaster, so I thought about putting like the peanut butter up here, and then this is normally where the glasses are, but they're all in the dishwasher right now. And then I need to go through that and see if I actually use all those. So yeah, big project today. This one's a complete disaster. So those are like things that I use when we do like Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I'm thinking just packing those up and putting them in the garage with the rest of that stuff. And then this, oh my gosh, you guys, so embarrassing. I need to go through all these. I don't use I only reach for the loaf pan and the waffle maker and the cheese grater. Oh, and that square pan when I make like cakes and stuff. So that's it. I do use this one all the time. It's where my pots and pans go. So I do use this quite often. My spices are a mess. I need to go through all that, get it all organized, refill spices, because I have big ones in my garage pantry like garlic powder. So I just need to fill those up. And I just want to get stuff off of my counter. I don't mind keeping some of this stuff on there, but yeah. And so here's like all the good things that go with the smoothie cups. So I'm thinking about moving those around. We'll see where they end up. Everything into my jars here, and I got them all labeled. So I'll show you where I'm going to organize all those, but I'm trying to figure out, like, here's like protein powder for smoothies. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing with everything. So this is the mess of my pantry right now. I have stuff on the floor I just need to get rid of, but I think I'm going to put those jars like somewhere around here. I think I may put them all on this shelf and then move some of this stuff down. But these two shelves I pretty much don't use. It's the families, but like I have my pork rinds up there, but that's like look better. I feel like I got myself into just a craziness. Look at this, you guys. I cannot wait. It just turned into such a crazy mess. Okay guys, my organization crazy weekend is done. I didn't do my spice cabinet still. So that's just so much for that. But I had to stop because I have to get other things done this weekend. So let me show you the whole thing that started this whole project is my new kitchen island. Let me show you something here. So it only is this wide, but then it has this extension right here and it makes it huge, which is great. So I'm gonna use this pretty much for just doing recipes, videos, and then also for all my meal prepping. So let me show you what I did. So in one of these drawers here, I have kind of all my measuring spoons, I have my little mini roller, I have my spaghetti, my egg slicer, and then all my measuring cups are. And then the other drawer, I have some utensils, like all my rubber spatulas, my knives. And then one thing that we did here, because I don't like this knife block, but I wanted some kind of plug-in. So my husband put this in here, and then this is a long cord that can come out the bottom and I can just plug it into the wall. So that way when I'm doing things, then I don't have to move over to a different counter. I can just do that. And he's actually going to install a plug-in into this for me. So we're gonna install it like probably right up here, and it's also going to have a USB so I can charge while I'm recording, which will be nice. Okay, so in the small cupboard here, I have all of my, I have my chopper, veggie chopper, my other veggie chopper, there's like a pineapple thing down there, and then my beast of a food processor. I figured since I'm using it now quite a bit for like cheese and stuff, I was just gonna bring it out, and this will be much easier to store than where I had it before. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything chopping. And this is it's like a bigger one. So I have my hand mixer, my food saver, and then I have some bags that I use, so like the gallon size bags and the sandwich bags that I use frequently for meal prepping. And then I have my pressure cooker that I use every week for like eggs, and then I cook rice and stuff for my son for his lunches, and then that's all the stuff that goes with my pressure cooker, and then my little mini waffle maker. And then in this other small one, I have my whisks, my little bowls I use for meal prepping and recipe videos, my scale, and then all my big glass measuring cups and stuff are down there. So that is my little overview of my meal prep station. So I am so excited to do this. This will be my first week meal prepping. I'm actually getting ready to meal prep right now. So I'm really excited to utilize this and film. So what I'll do is put my camera right here, and then it'll just be facing down, and it's gonna be so nice, you guys. I'm just so excited. No, this has wheels on it, and I did get this on Amazon. This also, you can either put paper towels on here or just hand towels, and I'm just going to use it for hand towels. That way as I'm cooking and stuff, I can just have a towel over here. But yes, I got this on Amazon. If you didn't know, Amazon does well, it did for me, I could make payments on it. So this was like $335, I think, and I can make payments on it, which is super nice. But anyway, so I will put a link for this down below. It's solid wood, not that fake, particle wood stuff, so super nice. So let me show you the other areas that I got organized. Now I get a lot of questions about how I organize my meal prep containers. I did not. This stays organized all the time. It may not look organized, but it is, believe me. Ever since I did this setup, this has been like this now for over a year, and it has not failed me. So like I said, it may not look, but it's just because I have a lot of stuff. So as you can see up here, I have all of my glass jars, the various sizes. Then I have all my meal prep containers. I have more back in there. I just use this for my lids. I have some plastic big ones back there that I use for when I cut up fruit and things like that for the family. These are all my little things for sauces and things like that. These are my little they're actually baby food jars, but I use them for various sauces and dips and things like that. All my glass ones. So, and these are all the lids to my mason jars. I have plastic and the regular lids. So yes, I mean, it looks kind of cluttered, but it actually is very functional for me. Okay, so you may remember the before. I will try to make sure I'll put it before and after pictures, even though I showed you guys, but I'll just try to remember to do that. That way you can kind of see. So this is as uncluttered as I'm gonna get it. I really, cleaned it up a lot and tried to get it as, together as I could. So I have two different kinds of coffee here. There I have the regular which I think is, no, I think that's the espresso. One's regular and one's like the espresso blend coffee. So my son likes the espresso blend coffee. Sometimes I use that when I'm making like a latte or something like that. One of my favorite teas, I know it's not wintertime, but one of my favorite teas is the Trader Joe's winter tea. I don't live really super close to a Trader Joe's, but I do have lucky enough where some subscribers have sent those to me. Also, I do stock up when I do try to make my like 3 trips a year to Trader Joe's. So here are my syrups. I kind of pare them down to like the ones I use the most, and then like I have my little like, you know, whisk thingy, electric whisk. These are flavored coffees. I've been kind of experimenting with different flavored coffees to see how I like them, but I do find that I like regular coffee and putting syrup in them better. But my son also drinks a lot of coffee too, so my coffee maker. Now, you may remember this was full of like medicines and vitamins and supplements and stuff, and I have completely changed things up. So up there I have like my French press, the taller like thermal coffee cups that I don't use as often. Some coffee cups we just don't use as often and just overflow. I have like 3 more coffee cups in the dishwasher. I'll need to stick back behind there, but there's plenty of room. These are the ones I reach for the most. That I have like 2 of the like travel mugs. Ooh, that's probably loud, sorry. That I use the most. So I just put those there, plus all my, you guys may tell I love Pioneer Woman coffee mugs. This one I got at Hobby Lobby. I love it. And then on this shelf, I have like my coffee supplements. So I have my MCT oil powder, my ketones, and my collagen, and then I have like my sweetener, and then I have more sweetener like the sweetener packets in here. And then I know these are not the best things. I've had these Crystal Light singles forever, just different like water enhancers, but we all kind of use those. And then I have more back there. So anyway, so this is kind of my coffee area. I'm really excited that I was able to work it out, because you guys don't even know, like all this stuff was like all over the place. I'd have to go over here to grab this and over here to grab that, and now it just makes sense to have it all in one area. Okay, so one area I did not really organize was my tea drawer. I really need to get this organized, but yeah, it's kind of crazy, but you know, you have to pick your battles. Okay, I think I showed you guys this cabinet before. So this is the one with just our regular dishes. So I moved the glasses over here, and up there I just still have like some of my like travel cups, but I did pare them down. And all my teacups right there. So yes, I got rid of like all the dishes that were pretty much in these 2 areas because I did not use them. Plus all my little tiny things I showed you already in my meal prep station, all those were like taking up this area. And I have paper plates because I encourage the use of paper plates when we're not having dinner. You may remember this was a disaster. This had like a big pot in it I never ever used, and also a rice cooker. So I'm going to donate both of those to Goodwill. Actually, if you guys know all the dishes and stuff that I got rid of, I'm just going to take them all to my Goodwill. I have a ton now because there's a lot of like baking dishes I don't use or anything anymore. So also I just put all my teas that I don't grab for that often, all my Teamy teas. And then back there I have like in here I have like my perfect teapot from Tivana. I have all my Tivana teas in there. So they're there, but it's all my loose leaf teas. That's the word I was looking for. All my loose teas. That's a tongue twister. So anyway, I just don't reach for them as often, but when I do, I can just pull the whole basket down. And then, you know, plus this area is all cleaned up now. I used to keep my food processor up here, but you can imagine the pain to have to reach way up there to grab all the components out of that thing. So glad I got this area cleaned up. Okay, full disclosure, proof, I did not do my spice cabinet, but it will be coming soon. At least now that all my other cabinets are done, maybe I'll feel a little bit more motivated to do this one eventually. Okay, so this is that little corner cabinet. It's a really weird cabinet, so you can see it's just right there in the corner. So up there was a ton of things that I used, like I used to use when we would host Thanksgiving and Christmas, but now our families don't get together for Christmas. We do it in July instead because of weather, and we're all kind of all over. Thanksgiving, we do sometimes get together, but we've all decided just to use kind of the throwaway dishes for Thanksgiving because we would spend more time cleaning up than spending time with each other, and we don't see our family all that often. So I figure I just got rid of them. I'm just gonna donate all of them. So I kept my 2 like nice platters for like the ham and the turkey, and like all the glass ones I kept, but I got rid of all those plastic ones. They were from Dollar Tree anyway. No reason to keep them. I can just buy them again the next year. This right here was full of glass like baking dishes I forgot I even had. I never used them. That's how long they'd been up here, was for so long. Ever since I got my 2 ceramic Pioneer Women ones, those are the only ones I use. And like I said, when we do Thanksgiving or any kind of get together, I'm just going to use the foil throwaway ones. And so there's no reason to keep them. But I do have a couple nice glass bowls here that I did keep, my waffle maker. And then I do like to use these ones for cakes and pies and like my loaf pans. So I did keep those ones up there. And this didn't change. This stayed the same. But it's so nice because literally things would fall out of here when you would try to take the waffle maker out, because that, and like I said, the loaf pan was the only thing I'd ever try to use, and it would just, things would fall out. It was crazy. This is gonna make me clean out that spice cabinet because see, I have so many spices I need to get off of my counter. Okay, and just so you know, I'm the only one in my family that does keto, so there's 1 versus 3 people. So that's why you're going to see a ton of other things in the house. So thankfully, it doesn't really tempt me because like that's full of Twinkies. Twinkies don't tempt me, so I'm not too worried about it. Things like the hoagie rolls maybe are a little bit tempting, but again, I'm not going to worry about it. So I moved all of our medicines up here. I figure, like, again, I'm the shortest one in the house at 5'5", so everybody else can reach all those, and they use them more than I do. So, and here's how I arrange my medicines. If you guys know, I love my label maker. It's like out of batteries. I need to put batteries in it. But basically, so like I have my husband's medications. He has to take a lot of medications. So I have those in that one. And then I have like pain reliever, antibiotic creams, cough, cold, stomach, and allergy. Then I have my miscellaneous and my bandages, and the thermometers are in there. And then these are just other supplements that like vitamins and supplements. And then like our like bigger things of pain relievers, and then back behind that are like overflow of my husband, like multiple duplicates of my husband's medications. So that works out really good. Like I said, everybody else is taller than me, so I knew everybody would be able to grab them. This right here I'm calling my smoothie station. So basically me and my son have smoothies quite often, and so I have my smoothie maker there. The cups that go with it are the small one and the large one, and I went ahead and just put my like keto chow cup and then my perfect keto cup, and then in here are, let me bring it down, so it's like the blades that go on the smoothie thing, and then of course the lids to my cups, and then the smoothie, that mixer comes with like lids that you can put on there, and so you can take your smoothie with you. And then you can also grind that thing up with like nuts and coffee, so that's what that one is for. So I just put that in there. Plus I have smoothie straws, and then that's a cup that came with my Ninja. I love it. It's like a thermal, like double, you know, so it doesn't like sweat. But yeah, so I have my smoothie straws there. And then this down here, so I have my 2 different protein powders. Now I had these before I started keto. My son uses these now. But this one's not too bad actually. I prefer plant-based proteins, if you notice. Rather than whey proteins. It just sits better with my stomach. But these ones aren't bad. This would be 3 grams of net carbs, so not bad. And then that one back there is the Vega, and I think it's like 2 or 3 also. Then almond butter, that's what my son and me like to put in our smoothies. This is the regular peanut butter the rest of the family likes. So I just figured if it's all in one spot, we're not running all over. I have my keto chow here, so all that is there. So this is kind of my smoothie station. And I think this cover just looks so much better. And then I decluttered the top of the refrigerator, so I only have my 2 air fryers up here now instead of all that. So what was here before was my chopper that I now moved into my meal prep station. So now it's definitely so much less. These are the only 2 things up there. Well, actually, no, I lied. I have my extra pitcher there when we make, you know, anything. And then my Home Chef binder is there as well. And like I said, I'm getting ready to meal prep, so that is why all that's out there. So exciting stuff. My pantry, so I'm going to take a picture of this so you can kind of see the after, and I will show you the before. Actually, I've already showed you the before, but I'll have a picture here as well. So considering how small my pantry area is, I feel like this is going to work really well. It may still look really cluttered, but again, like I said, it's small. So down here I have like my dog food, my trash bags, and my can. We have to have special can recycling bags, so I have that. I have my lunch bags, vinegar for cleaning, that has like plastic bags in it. And then of course I have like what is that stuff called, like wax paper, parchment paper, plastic wrap, aluminum foil. And then there's like and that one is plastic forks and spoons and cups and things like that. And then I have like baking stuff that's non-keto friendly. So this shelf right here. So I got all these jars at Dollar General. I got them when they were like 50-60% off or something. They were spring items. So yeah, they still have some at my store, so you might check your Dollar General, because I got most of these for like $1.75, $1.50. But anyway, so I have like my granular sweetener, golden sweetener, almond flour, coconut flour in there. So now I can see exactly what I need. So like I know I need to pick up some almond flour and some coconut flour. Those little jars have baking soda, baking powder, and salt. And then this one just kind of has a mixture of other things. Like I have some coconut oil, coconut butter, and then the garlic flavored coconut oil, an extra sweetener back there. I have some flaxseed meal, the Lakanto maple syrup, and then I really like the Southern Breeze cold brew tea. It's like a sweet tea that's sweetened with sucralose. I really like that. As you can see, I get it on Amazon. Sorry, it's kind of dark. I can't make it, there's no light in here. I tried the stick 'em up lights, but they kept falling down. This shelf, I have my chia seeds, my almonds, walnuts, and pecans. And then in here is like hemp hearts. I have a little bit of powdered sweetener. I need to get some more unsweetened coconut. And then all my oils. So I have like apple cider vinegar, balsamic vinegar, more apple cider vinegar, red wine vinegar, rice vinegar, some vegetable oil, which yeah, I know is bad. Powdered peanut butter, I couldn't fit that anywhere else, so I have some of that there. Some coffee filters, random sugar-free caramel syrup, which I'm sure is probably not keto friendly, but it was Weight Watcher friendly, so I have some of that. And then these two shelves are pretty much not mine. So we have the cereal, the dog treats, the canned stuff that the kids eat with, like there's fruit cocktail raviolis, you know, teenage boys. And then I have up there, I have like, there's like crackers and things like that. And then I have my Quest chips, just, you know, random, my husband's basket up there. So anyway, I feel like this all turned out really, really well. I know it's not like those pretty meal prep, that's what's on my mind right now. Those pretty, you know, organized, you know, all the same color. Yes, I have different colored bins in my thing, because I get them at the Dollar Tree and they all match at one time, but then I reorganize again, but I don't want to go buy new ones. So yeah, it's just a mishmash. Is that the word? Mishmash. But it works for me. Also, I keep my cutting boards right there too. It works for me. It's organized. I can see what I got. That's what I love about these clear containers. I can see what I got. So I hope you guys liked this kind of random, really unorganized organization video. So if you want to see more of these as I do organization projects like on the fly, let me know. Please subscribe if you have not already done so. Let me know how you guys organize your pantries and your cupboards, and is there any tips and tricks that you can give me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.